My name is Maddie. Ancient civilizations like Rome provides important lessons about commonwealth, birthright, and colleges should strengthen civic education by absorbing Roman history into general education classes. To convince my audience that more colleges should use stronger civic education that uses ancient Rome as a study to guide students to better understand about government's birthright and also the value of protecting democracy. Just think watching one of the most successful and powerful republics in history slowly breaking its democracy because its people became divided and the leaders placed a personal gain above the public good. That occurred over 2,000 years ago in a place called Ancient Rome, and many of the historians think they are lessons that can be taught in our classes. Today I'll discuss why understanding ancient Rome is crucial for the insight of modern democracy and why more colleges need to give a chance to strengthen civic education. So I became intrigued in ancient Rome after learning how most of the parts of our government contain representative government and the rule of law, suggestive of Roman theories. I examined scholarly books and academic sources to better grasp how Rome wins and failures still relate to our modern society today. Countless students graduate without really knowing how governments form or just why democracies succeed or fail. The shortage of civic understanding affects everyone because educated citizens make better communities and refine decisions. As a college student, many of us are voting, engaging in our communities, preparing for jobs, learning how the government works, and helps us become more aware as citizens, regardless of our political beliefs. Present-day studies still continue to show the civic understanding among young people is failing, making the whole issue increasingly important for scholars and colleges. The challenge is many of the students lack civic learning because history is often separated from modern government. College should embrace civic education by using ancient Rome as an essential case of study. Initially, I will discuss how ancient Rome shaped the modern government. Second, I will explain why civic use is declining today. Finally, I will talk about how colleges should address the problem through stronger civic education. Now we understand why the issue matters. Let's talk about how ancient Rome shaped many of our democracy ideas to this day. As stated, the historian Mary Beard in SPOQ, A History of Ancient Rome, the Roman Republic presents ideas as representative government, civic matter, and also checks on political power that will carry on to affect governments today. Citizens of Rome thought that engaging in the government was a good thing and a responsibility. The fact that Rome eventually became an empire, and historians still study why the republic declined and what modern societies can learn from its failures. The lessons today of ancient Rome are still alive, yet most people have not learned about it. Let me explain why. Handful of students lack civic awareness because most of the schools fail to have connection to history and also today's government and society. Based on a National Assessment of Education Program civic report, so many American students score below skillfulness in civics, showing a need for much stronger civic education. When history is detached from present events, college students will struggle to understand the position they play in maintaining a healthy democracy. A limited understanding of governments in the world can really reduce people's willingness to take part in civic life. So with issues identified, let's talk about the solution that could strengthen civic education. Schools demand stronger civic education courses that really include ancient Rome as major historical case study. The source from American Historical Association claims that studying history actually helps college students evolve critical thinking skills and become more up-to-date citizens. The common education history or government courses should contain lessons on Roman Republic birthright, political structures, and the triggers of Roman decline. The approach would really encourage college students to have a logical reasoning about our government understanding of current problems and also become more active people in society. The past gives lessons that could help strengthen our future. So we explored why ancient Rome still influenced modern society, and all colleges should actually place a greater weight on teaching its lessons overall. First, we looked at how ancient Rome really influenced modern government still to this day. Secondly, we talked about the decline in psych acknowledgement among all students. And lastly, we also explored how much better civic education can really help solve issues. As a philosopher said, to be ignorant of something that occurred before you were born is to remain forever a child. Researching ancient Rome allowed me to understand the part and also apply all of the lessons that challenges we face today.